Chalo, let us start today's session then. So today we are going to talk about a topic which is called electromagnetic induction. Now the name gives us a bit of hint also. Electromagnetic induction. So basically you are going to produce current, which is electricity, with the help of magnets, with the help of magnetic field. Okay. So electromagnetic induction, let us begin. Now, electricity and magnetism are interrelated. Okay, like we have seen in the previous chapter, like moving charges, we have studied that moving charges produce magnetic field. Any current carrying wire will produce magnetic field. We studied also the formula for infinite wire, it was mu naught I by 2 pi r. For semi-finite wire, it was mu naught I by 4 pi r. We also studied that if there is current in the loop, there is some magnetic field. Basically, it was all based on the experiment of Oersted. Okay, Oersted performed the experiments. Harsh, for all those people who are new to the class, please try to listen to me. You will understand this is the first lecture only, so everything is new to everyone. Okay. So what we have established till now, what we have studied till now, that if there is any moving charge, or if there is any current in a conductor, magnetic field is generated around it. It means that every current carrying wire will generate some magnetic field. The experiment by Oersted was simply he kept a compass near the current carrying wire and the compass showed some deflection. So we know that moving charges will produce magnetic field. Is that clear to everyone? Let me know. All moving charges produce magnetic field. It means that if you have a wire and some current is flowing in it, magnetic field will be generated. Slide is not showing. Can everyone not see the slide? Can everyone see the slide? No one can see the slide. Wow, why is it happening? Can you see the slide now? Is it a white slide? Everyone is seeing the white slide. Why is it happening? Can the class teacher see the slide? Yeah, then it's the issue. It's not your issue then, I think. Today many sessions have had complaints. There is being some issue. Let me try to reload. Can you all see the slide now? What is happening? Now can everyone see the slide? Will the class teachers help me? Can class teachers see the slide? Hello Sakshi ma'am, can you see the slide? Array, one problem at a time. Everyone cannot see the slide, na? Can anyone not see the slide? No one can see the slide still. Can everyone see this quiz time slide? Can everyone see this quiz? Okay, so the quiz is working. Okay, can you see this roadmap? This is also working. It means the starting slides are not working. I think you can see this session 1 also. Session 1 is visible. Okay. This slide is blank. I get it now. Right. This slide is blank. This slide is also blank. I'll have to write it only then. I don't know why some slides are not working, so I'll write down the whole thing then. Okay, let me start writing down. So basically the topic is electromagnetic induction. Can you see what I'm writing now? Electromagnetic induction. Okay, thank you very much. I'll write down the whole thing then. Only 3 slides are not working. So I'll write down whatever is written on them. Duration of the class is 90 minutes. Okay, so what is electromagnetic induction? Electromagnetic induction is the process of generating electric current with the help of magnetic field. Okay, so this term should be clear to everyone. When someone talks about electromagnetic induction, they are basically talking about generating electric current with the help of magnetic field. Okay, now what we know from the previous lecture, okay, what we already know, we know that current carrying wire generates magnetic field. Okay, so what do we know? We already know that any wire that is carrying current will generate some magnetic field. So you can generate magnetic field with current. Okay, you can generate magnetic field with current. But now we are trying to see, can I generate current with magnetic field? This is what we have to study in this chapter. Are you getting my point? So the question here is, can we generate current with magnetic field? Okay. So सबको पता है कि करंट से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड तो आ जाती है, पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड से करंट आता है कि नहीं, that is what we are going to talk about. So a series of experiments were performed by scientists. Okay, so let me tell you the name. You will get the slides at the end of the class, so don't write, no need to write. Basically we talk about Faraday's experiment. Now this is the scientist who basically answered this question. Okay, if you have a current carrying loop, basically not current carrying, if you only have a loop, आपके पास एक रिंग है, you have a loop and you have a magnet, yes Michael Faraday, and you have a magnet. So we all know magnetic field lines originate from the North Pole and terminate on the South Pole. We know the direction of magnetic field will be something like this. है कि नहीं? We all know this. So if I ask you, is the magnetic field crossing the loop? What will you say? Yes or no? Is the magnetic field of this magnet crossing the loop? Yes or no? Yes. So what he did, he was trying to generate current with magnet. Okay. Always remember what was the objective. What was the objective of the experiment? The objective of the experiment was to create current. Using magnetic field. Okay, one thing I'll tell you all, that instead of writing in the chat box, don't waste time in writing anything. Just tell me yes or no, and if you have doubts, write those doubts. Okay, so create current using magnetic field. Okay, this is my objective. So he kept the loop and he took the magnet, and he saw that there was no current. Obviously, there was no current. If you take a loop and you place a magnet close to it, current was not generated. Okay. Harsh is asking now doubts. Magnetic field is a vector quantity. Yes. Magnetic field is a vector quantity, beta. Okay. This was the first thing he tried, but there was no current. So it was a fail. Okay. Next thing, what did he try? He kept the loop like this, as it is. Okay. And the same magnet he took, but this time he started moving the magnet. He started moving the magnet. And now he saw that his observation was that current was not equal to 0. It means current was generated. Bas, maza aa gaya. He was very happy. Then he stopped the magnet again. When he stopped the magnet, again the current in the loop became 0. Then he thought about it. Then he started moving the magnet in opposite direction. Then he started moving the magnet in opposite direction. And he saw that still there was current, but the direction of current was reversed. Direction of current was reversed. I don't know, Krishna, some glitch is going on, I think. I don't know why it is happening. It is not from my side. My net is working fine. But many teachers have complained today there is something going on with the website. Okay. Chalo. So what was the experiment? Let me explain the whole experiment once again. What was the conclusion and what was the experiment? So let me say this is the loop. My hand is the loop. And this is your magnet. Okay. So when he kept the magnet close to the loop, there was no current. Okay. This was the observation. When he started moving the magnet towards the loop, there was current in the loop. Current was generated. He got happy and he stopped the magnet. As soon as you stop the magnet, again the current in the loop becomes 0. Then you take the magnet away from the loop. Again current is generated in the loop, but in opposite direction as compared to the previous direction. So what he established, what he concluded was that if I move the magnet with respect to the loop, current is generated. Okay, so let us write it down. What he concluded after his experiment, what he concluded, let us write that. He concluded that when there is relative motion, between magnet and the loop, current is generated. Okay. So if you have magnet and you have a loop, either you move the magnet or you move the loop. In both the cases, current is generated. But if both are at rest with respect to each other, current is not generated. Is the observation clear to everyone? The loop and the magnet should be moving with respect to each other. If both are at rest, no current is there. In all the other cases, either you are moving the magnet or you are moving the loop, there is current. How he noticed the direction of current? He used a device called galvanometer. Okay. Loop material can be any conducting material. Yes, AC DC motor is the best example of electromagnetic induction. Any more doubts? What is loop? A great doubt I see. What is loop? Loop means wow, sometimes people ask such a doubt that I don't have the answer for it also. Loop is, yes, gola. Loop is any circular wire. Circular wire is loop. If it does not move, Anirudh, current is 0. If both are at rest, current is 0. Yes, ring, you can say ring. Okay. Arey yaar, now don't start asking random questions. If both moving in same direction, if both moving in opposite direction, 1,000 questions will come. You should know, you are in class 12th, you should know what is relative motion. How many people know what is relative motion? Like you are in class 12th, I hope you know what is relative motion. Behave like grown-up students, na? If there is relative motion, there will be current. That is it. This is the perfect definition. I need to explain anything more. Nakshatra, do you have a doubt? Do you want me to unmute you, Nakshatra? What was that? Yes, Saransh. That is it. This is class 11th topic. Chalo. So this was the conclusion. And then he gave a law. Now we have to remember Faraday's law, which is very, very important. Faraday's law, which was when magnetic flux through a conducting loop changes with time, EMF is generated in the loop. EMF is generated in the loop, which causes current. So a new term I'm using here, which is called magnetic flux. Now, how many people know what is flux? Have you ever heard this term flux? क्या आपने कभी flux सुना है अपने जीवन में? Yes, in current electricity. Sorry, in electrostatics. We have studied it in electrostatics. We studied electric flux. So now there is magnetic flux. Okay. Yes, Harsh, yes. Why don't you try to understand instead of asking so many questions? Yes, very good, Yuvraj. So basically, he gave the law that whenever magnetic flux through a loop is changing, an EMF will be generated in the loop. Now, how do you calculate magnetic flux? I will tell you that. Magnetic flux. The symbol we use for magnetic flux is phi. Okay. So let me say you have a loop and area of the loop is A. So what will be the direction of area vector? Direction of area vector is perpendicular to the surface of the loop. We all know this. And there is some magnetic field crossing the loop. Then flux is simply defined as B vector dot A vector, where B is your magnetic field and A is your area vector. Or you can say it is BA cos theta, where theta is angle between magnetic field and area vector. Is the formula for flux clear to everyone? Boliye, or you have any doubts, ask me. I'll give you one example also. Any doubts? Yes, dot product hai Krishna. Yes, very good. Dot product hai. Someone was asking. Yes, it is very similar to electric flux. Only instead of electric field, magnetic field is coming. Explain it twice. I'll not do that, Nisha. Chalo. Someone wanted to see the previous slide. This is the previous slide. Can you see the previous slide? Explain it twice means I have to explain it 2 times. You want me to explain it 2 times, Nisha? Why do you want me to explain it 2 times? What is the value of Weber? There is no value of Weber. It is basically Tesla meter square. It is also called Tesla meter square. Okay. So let us summarize what we have studied. Okay. Let us summarize. Let us finally summarize. Someone gave a very good idea to summarize. Okay. देखते हैं what we have studied. So basically, if you have a loop and you have a magnet, obviously this magnet will be generating some magnetic field. We know about it. If there is magnetic field and area of the loop is A and magnetic field, let me say, is B, then flux through the loop can be given as simply B vector dot A vector, which is also equal to BA cos theta. Okay. And Faraday gave a law here, which was if flux changes, EMF is generated in loop. EMF means voltage is generated in loop. Voltage, because V is equal to IR. If there will be voltage, there will be current generated. And the law was E is equal to minus d by dt of phi, or minus d by dt of B dot A. This is called Faraday's law. This is called Faraday's law. This is the most important thing. If flux is changing with respect to time, then rate of change of flux with respect to time is simply called the EMF generated in the loop. Let me write it down also. This is EMF generated in loop. Okay. Chalo, I'm turning on the chat. You can ask your doubts now. पूछो अपने doubts. क्या क्या दुख हैं? What is flux? Flux, अच्छा. What is flux नहीं पता था भाई को, वो लिख देते हैं. Let me write the definition. The number of magnetic field lines crossing a given area is called flux. First doubt clear. Second, why minus? Anish, this is a law. When someone gives you a law, you have to understand it. Okay, you have to believe it. Now, what is the use of minus? That I will tell you. For that, we will study Lenz's law. You'll have to wait for a little bit. What is EMF? EMF is voltage. Krishna, you should know this much. We have studied current, electricity. EMF is basically the voltage. Y minus in the formula. Faraday gave it. I will tell you what is the use of minus, but I cannot tell you why there is a minus. Okay. EMF is voltage. Okay. Yes, Aditya, that is correct. All the formulas can be replaced. Okay. Any more doubts? Difference between EMF and potential difference. Adya, you will have to go back and ask. You will have to go back and watch the lecture. We have studied about EMF and potential difference. Here both will be same, but in case of battery, they are different. Okay. You can watch the current electricity lecture once again. The three experiments are basically saying the same thing, only Yashwanti. I have gave you the conclusion here. They might use two coils, which are basically saying the same thing. So you have to understand the concept rather than going whatever is written there. Okay. We are not reading the NCERT line by line. We are learning it. Okay. Think about it a little bit. Yes, everyone is concerned about significance of minus sign. So Let me first give examples. Then we'll talk about significance of minus sign. So the first example is, if I have a circular loop, and area of the loop is, let me say, 10 meters square. There is magnetic field in the loop, which is, let me say, 0.5 Tesla. And the angle magnetic field is making with the surface, let me say, is 30 degree. The question is, find the flux through the loop. Find the flux through loop. Let me see how many people can answer before I solve it. Write in your chat. Write in your chat what will be the flux through the loop. Let's see how many people can answer. Okay, Rohit has given an answer. Other people? 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 root 3, Adya. Okay. 5 root 2 by 3. Anish, I don't think that is correct. You are putting the value wrong. Okay, so it is either 2.5 or 2.5 root 3. Two answers I am seeing. Chalo. So we know flux, the formula is simply B A cos theta. Hai ki nahi? So what is B? It is 0.5. What is area? It is 10. Into cos, what is the angle between magnetic field and area vector? If I ask you what is the angle between magnetic field and area vector, you have to understand one thing. The loop is like this, like I am placing my hand, loop is like this. So area vector will be perpendicular to it. Area vector is always perpendicular to the plane of the loop. This is your area vector. So you have to take this angle. Are you getting my point? So this angle is 60 degree. That is why I will use 60 degree. And you're going to get 0.5 into 10 into 1 by 2, which is 2.5 Weber. And that is my answer. Is that clear to everyone? समझ आया क्या सभी को? So always take the angle with area vector, not with the surface. With the area vector, not with the surface. Don't make this mistake. Okay. Chalo. Now I will tell you the significance of minus sign. Okay. For that, we need to understand a law which is called Lenz's law. Now this is another scientist which tells you the direction of induced current. If you have a loop and you are changing magnetic flux through it, in which direction will the current come? Lenz's law will tell you about that. What is the law? The law is the direction of induced current. The direction of induced current in the loop is such that it opposes the change in flux of the loop. Okay. So what is Lenz's law? Understand this. The direction of induced current in the loop is such that it opposes the change in flux in the loop. It means if flux increases, by Lenz's law, current tries to decrease it. Current tries to decrease it. Okay. And if flux decreases, current tries to increase it. So उल्टा काम करना है. Basically, you have to do opposite of what is happening. This will be better understood if I take one example. एक example मैं ले लेता हूँ. Let me take one example. Okay, you'll understand it better. So let's say I have a loop like this, and the magnetic field is inside into the plane. This is your magnetic field and it is inside. No, please listen to me first. ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है कृष्णा, पहले सुन लो, फिर बाद में ज्ञान की बातें हो जाएंगी. First let me explain. मुझे समझाने तो दो. First let me explain, then you have a doubt and then ask the doubt. I have not even explained and you have started asking doubts. That is not good. सब्र करो थोड़ा सा. Okay. So can you see the loop? And you can see the magnetic field, it is directly inside. So we know the flux will be B into A if A is the area of the loop. Okay. Now what is the condition? What is the condition for current to be there? Flux should change. What is the condition for current? First we will write what is the condition for current, which was given by Faraday. Condition is flux should change. Flux should change. Okay. So let me say magnetic field is increasing. If magnetic field is continuously increasing, can you tell me the direction of magnetic flux? Where is the magnetic flux going? Into the plane or out of the plane? Just tell me. The flux of magnetic field, the flux of magnetic field is into the plane. Very good, everyone. And Anirudh, please open your eyes a little bit. It is into the plane. Okay. So flux of magnetic field is into the plane. Now tell me, is the flux increasing or decreasing? The flux is increasing or decreasing? You know flux is B into A and B is increasing. Flux is B into A and B is increasing. So flux is increasing. Now what does Lenz's law tell you? What statement do you have from the Lenz's law? आपको उल्टा काम करना है. You have to do opposite. Oppose the change. Absolutely. So flux is increasing inside. So what do you want to do? We want to decrease the flux because we always do opposite things. We want to decrease the flux. Arey, am I correct or not? What do you want? You want to decrease the flux. How can you decrease the flux? Now, do you know direction of magnetic field in a loop? If current is flowing in the loop in anti-clockwise direction, now let me ask you a question. If current is flowing in the loop in anti-clockwise direction, what will be the direction of magnetic field generated by loop? If current is flowing in this direction, what will be the direction of magnetic field generated by loop? Use your right hand. Current is flowing like this. Hai ki nahi? So where is the thumb coming? Thumb will give you the direction of magnetic field. Current is flowing like this. So it will generate magnetic field out. If magnetic field is out, will the total flux increase or decrease? If magnetic field is out, will the total flux increase or decrease? So the whole flux was inside. The whole flux is inside and you generated the magnetic field outside. So you are opposing the change. So the direction of current is anti-clockwise. That is our answer. Is anti-clockwise and that is our answer. So now you were asking me what is the significance of minus sign. है ना? So you know this is E is minus d phi by dt. This minus sign tells you about Lenz's law. Lenz's law basically opposing change. So the EMF should be generated in such a way that it should oppose the change. So minus sign tells you about opposing the change in the flux. Okay. So if your flux is increasing, they should try to decrease. If the flux is decreasing, they should try to increase it. Alright, did you get it? I'll give you one more example so that things become clear. एक और example लेते हैं. Let us take one more example. So let me say this is your loop and the magnetic field is outside this time. B is outside and B is decreasing with time. I want to know what will be the direction of induced current. Direction of induced current. सर फ्लक्स इनटू द प्लेन कैसे हुआ? बेटा फील्ड अंदर है तो फ्लक्स अंदर है, खत्म बात. फील्ड की डायरेक्शन फ्लक्स की डायरेक्शन होती है. Okay, so let us do it step by step. Many people have done it, great. Let us do it step by step. First of all, I know flux is B dot A. Now, what is the direction of magnetic field? What is the direction of magnetic field? Please answer what I am asking you. Don't give me the direct answer. I just want you to tell me what is the direction of flux. So flux is outside. Flux is outside because magnetic field is outside. Dot means outside. Okay, great. Magnetic field is outside, so flux is outside. Great. Okay. Now tell me, is the flux increasing or decreasing? Flux is B into A. Flux is B into A. B is decreasing. So flux is decreasing. Common sense. So according to Lenz's law, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Do you want to increase the flux or decrease the flux? We want to increase the flux. उल्टा काम करना है. Increase the flux. So in which direction should you generate the magnetic field? In which direction should you generate the magnetic field? अरे नहीं. I am asking, generate magnetic field outside or inside? In which direction should I generate magnetic field? Wow, great, very good. क्या बात है बच्चों? Very good. वाह 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 वाह. सब गलत हैं. What do you people think, man? The flux is outside. The field is outside. You want to increase it. So you should generate the magnetic field in same direction, na? Array, it is decreasing. You want to increase it. So you should also generate the magnetic field in same direction. So you should generate the magnetic field outside. अरे नहीं समझ आया. Did you get it or not? The magnetic flux is outside. It is decreasing outside. Srishti, you are continuously saying, sir, will you please repeat? Will you please repeat? I'm repeating beta continuously. If you have a microphone, I can unmute you and I can directly talk to you where you are getting the doubt. I know you didn't get, but which part do you want me to explain? I cannot keep repeating 3 times, 4 times, 10 times the same thing, na? It's better you just tell me that I don't understand this thing. मुझे flux नहीं समझ आ रहा, मुझे field नहीं समझ आ रही, मुझे lens नहीं, क्या समझ नहीं आ रहा? Which part are you not understanding? At least let me know that much. उतना तो बता दो मुझे at least. Are you going to tell me anything? Do you want me to unmute you, Nakshatra, if you have a doubt? यस, बोलो। नहीं बेटा, वो मैंने क्वेश्चन में लिया है। यार देखो, एक बार सुनो। लॉ बड़ा ही सिंपल सा है। आपके पास एक लूप है, उससे अगर फ्लक्स पास हो रहा है, अगर समय के साथ वो फ्लक्स बदल रहा है, तो उस लूप में करंट आ जाएगा। अब मैं एग्जांपल कैसे दूंगा? मुझे फ्लक्स बदल के तो दिखाना पड़ेगा ना। तो एक बार मैंने मान लिया कि मान लो फ्लक्स अंदर है और वो बढ़ रहा है, मान लो ऐसा, तो करंट किधर आएगा, मैंने वो बताया। इस बार मैंने माना फील्ड बाहर है और फील्ड घट रही है, मान लो, तो फ्लक्स बदल रहा है, तो अब किधर आएगा, मैं ये कर रहा हूं। मतलब वो कोई प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है, वो एक एग्जाम्पल है, क्वेश्चन का पार्ट है। नहीं, मैंने लिया है। मैं सिर्फ एक चीज फाइंड आउट कर रहा हूं, वो है डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट। अगर ये सब हो रहा हो तो, ये चीजें हो रही हो तो। ओके। ओके। वैष्णवी, योर माइक्रोफोन इज नॉट वर्किंग बेटा। कैन यू यूज अनदर माइक्रोफोन? आई एम श्योर इट विल वर्क. Okay. So for Srishti, I'll say the Lenz law once again. Srishti, please try to listen and try to understand. I'm repeating it only for you. Okay. Lenz law simply says that you have to oppose the change in flux. If flux is increasing, you have to decrease it. If flux is decreasing, you have to increase it. This is Lenz law. आपको लेंज लॉ समझ आया? सृष्टि, क्विकली से यस और नो, फटाफट फटाफट बोलते चलो, बिकॉज इट इज टेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. ओके, सो यू हैव टू डू ऑपोजिट, आपको उल्टा करना है. ओके ना? आई एम नॉट टॉक विच एवर सृष्टि शी नोज ना, शी हैज डाउट, आई एम टॉकिंग टू हर ओनली. नाउ लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन सृष्टि. I have given in the question that magnetic field is outside and the formula for flux is B into A. Now area of the loop is fixed and magnetic field is decreasing. First of all, Srishti, can you tell me what is the direction of magnetic field? Looking at the diagram, what is the direction of magnetic field? Can you quickly tell me? Outside, inside, or you don't know? Quickly tell the answer. Outward. Okay, beta. If your field is outward, can you tell me what is the direction of your flux? What is the direction of your flux? Same, great. So your flux is outside. If magnetic field is decreasing, what is happening to flux? Is flux increasing or decreasing? The formula is given B into A. Now B is decreasing. So flux is increasing or decreasing? Increasing. Really? As it is opposite. अरे अभी opposite नहीं करना माता. Please, I am not saying right now we are not doing opposite. Right now, I am only asking you what is happening. Right now, we have not applied Lenz law. I am just asking you, if the field is outside, the flux is outside. If the field is decreasing, is the flux increasing or decreasing? We have not even applied Lenz law till now. Decreasing. Great. So one thing that is given in the question, this whole thing is given in the question. What is given in the question? You have a loop. Magnetic field is outside. The flux is outside. Magnetic field is decreasing. So flux is decreasing. Now the question starts. What is the direction of induced current? अब हम Lenz law लगाएंगे. So now look at the question. As you clearly told, the flux is decreasing. So according to Lenz law, what should you do? Should you decrease the flux more or should you increase it? What should you try to do? You should try to decrease it more or increase it. Srishti, please answer. Should you try to decrease it or increase it? Increase it, क्योंकि आपको उल्टा करना है. Now you have to reverse it. अब उल्टा करना है. So because it is decreasing, I want to increase it. So in which direction should you generate magnetic field if you want to increase the flux? Can you tell me, Srishti? Already the flux is outside and you want to increase it. So you should apply magnetic field in which direction? Outward. Great, Srishti. Now you know the right hand rule. You know the right hand rule. If I move my hand like this, thumb will be out. If I move my hand like this, thumb will be in. है कि नहीं? I want magnetic field outside. So how should I rotate my hand? I want to generate the field outside. So thumb is out. How can I rotate my hand? Look at my hand. In which direction is my hand rotating? बोलिए. बोलिए. Generate. You are trying to generate the field outside. So in which direction will your hand rotate? Draw the current like this. It is anti-clockwise direction. And that is our answer. Okay. And that is our answer. This is simply your Lenz law. Is that clear to everyone? बताइए. Okay, if it is clear, I will tell you one more thing which will make things more easy. Now another type of question that come are these. That you have a loop like this. Okay, it is placed like this. You have a loop like this and you have a magnet. Here is the North Pole and here is the South Pole and you are looking from here. And you are moving the magnet like this. So in which direction will you see the induced current? Now this becomes very, very difficult. है कि नहीं? First you have to imagine, is the flux increasing or decreasing? Then you have to look from this side. The loop is like this and you have to look from this side. So for this there is a trick told by Lenz. The trick is all loops behave like bar magnet. Behave like bar magnet. Now look how easily I can answer this question. So in place of loop, place a magnet. Everyone try to understand. Instead of answering, I don't want your answer. I know the answer. मुझे सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है, मुझे आता है. Okay, you are trying to understand, so please try to understand. All the loops can behave like a magnet. So place a magnet in place of loop. Okay. Now I want to ask you, is the magnet trying to come close or is it trying to go away? Is the magnet trying to come close or is it trying to go away? It is trying to come close. So according to Lenz law, you have to do opposite. So what do you want? You want it to come close or you want to push it away? What do you want? उल्टा काम करना है ना आपको. You have to do opposite. It wants to come close, but you are saying no, I don't want you, get away. You want to push it away. So which pole should I draw here? North pole or south pole? Can you just tell me that? Which pole should I make here? North pole or south pole? We know north repel. Arey north will repel na? I want to push it away, so I will make north pole here. So this pole will be south pole. Now your eye can see which pole of the magnet. Your eye can see which pole of the magnet. south. So make a S, draw a loop around it, and make the arrows in similar direction. So the answer is clockwise. If you see the south pole, the current is clockwise. अरे समझ आया? अरे समझ आया? So this is I1. So I1 will see the south pole. If your I was here, I2, if your I was here, which pole will the I2 see? This I will see which pole of the magnet? North or south? North pole. So make N here, make a circle around it, make arrows, and make similar arrows here. So it is anti-clockwise. So I1 will see that the current is clockwise and I2 will see that the current is anti-clockwise. Did you get it? चमका कि नहीं? अरे did you get it or not? अरे क्विज तो तब होंगे जब लोग कुछ समझें. E2 का वापस बताना. बता देते हैं भैया एक और बार. अरे once again explain once again. Okay, I will explain once again. But I will take another example. Otherwise, I will die of boredom. I cannot get so bored repeating the same example again and again. So let me say this time loop is like this. Okay. And I have a magnet like this. Okay. Here is the North Pole, here is the South Pole. The magnet is going away and here is your eye. The question is, what is the direction of current? Direction of current. Current as seen by the eye. So what will I do? First of all, make a magnet in place of the loop. So I make a magnet in place of the loop. Thank you very much. Now, what is the magnet doing? Just answer, what is the magnet doing? Is it going away or is it coming close? चुंबक दूर जा रही है या पास आ रही है? It is going away. What do you want? What do you want? You want it to come close or you want it to push it away? आप क्या चाहते हो? आपको उल्टा करना है. Magnet wants to go away, so you will say nahi, come close. Come close magnet, you will say come close magnet. So if you want the magnet to come close, which pole should I make here, north or south? You want to attract it. You want to pull it. Obviously, opposite poles attract each other. It is going away. I want to stop it. Don't go, don't go. So I will make the north pole here. So there is attraction. So this will be the south pole. Are hai ki nahi? Now which eye? Now eye is seeing which pole? Which pole is my eye seeing? South pole. So make the S like this. Make a loop around it. Make arrows. And you get clockwise. And that is your answer. अरे did you get it? अब किसी को कोई डाउट, कष्ट, दुख, पीड़ा, समस्या, दुविधा? Ask your doubts. I have time. I will try to clear your doubt. Any doubts? Sir quiz, sir quiz, sir quiz, sir quiz, sir quiz. I will give the quiz, but first let me teach, na? I keep repeating the same thing, so I don't get to teach that much. So I can ask the quiz. You have to understand one thing. Quiz is already made. The question is there. First, I will have to teach that much to ask the quiz. But if I keep repeating and repeating and repeating, how will I teach up to the quiz? So I cannot ask quiz at this time because I have not taught that much. So let me teach that much. One more thing I have to tell you. So now you understood how to find the direction of induced current. Okay. How to find the direction you have understood. Now how to find the magnitude of induced EMF. So let me say, where did it go? Here. Another type of question. The flux through a surface, varies as phi is equal to 4t cube plus 16t square. Find the induced EMF. Find the induced EMF loop. Find the induced EMF in the loop at t is equal to 2 seconds. Now this is the question that we need to solve. So to calculate the magnitude, I use Faraday's law. EMF is minus d by dt of phi. Good. So minus d by dt of what is phi? It is 4t cube plus 16t square. I hope you know differentiation. It will become 12t square plus 32t. So this is the formula for EMF. And where did the minus go? Here is your minus. It should not go anywhere. Now I want EMF at t is equal to 2 seconds. So put the value of t is equal to 2. You will get minus 12 into 2 ka square plus 32 into 2 is basically minus 12 fours of 48 plus 64 and how much? So 12 to 1, I think volt is our answer. Did you understand or do you have any doubts? Pure differentiation. बचपन की चीजें, childhood memories, pleasant memories of childhood. Clear? I hope everyone can differentiate. If not, it's too late now. I have not any doubt. Good, Sandeep. सर माइनस ईएमएफ का क्या मतलब है? माइनस ईएमएफ का मतलब है बेटा कि वो ऑपोजिट सेंस में आएगा. अभी तो आप इतना समझ लो, सिर्फ ऑपोजिट सेंस में आएगा. फ्लक्स का जो चेंज हो रहा है उसको अपोज कर रहा है. पोलैरिटी बैटरी की ऑपोजिट है. सर कैन वी प्रोड्यूस ईएमएफ विदाउट रोटेटिंग कॉइल? Yes, Manisha, I just produced EMF without rotating coil. Coil was like this. I was just moving the magnet and EMF was generated. All good? बोलिए. Any doubts? I am giving time for doubts. Don't ask doubts when I try to teach. Ask now. अभी पूछिए. Okay. Unmute me. As usual, Vijendra ji has a doubt. It is rotating. Induced current will be EMF upon resistance, Utkarsh. It is simple. Voltage upon resistance is current. Vijendra ji, you are not unmuting. It is only rotating like this. What is happening? Is your internet poor today? Can you see the slide? See the question? Yes. Charges produce magnetic field. Is this true or is this false? This is not even related to this chapter. Can you see the slide? Someone is saying no. Abhigyan is saying no. Abhigyan ji. Question is not visible. Okay. So again, the thing is happening. Question is not, yes, question is not visible. Yes, I can also see that. Is this question visible? Is this question visible? This is also not visible. Something is very wrong today. The slide only disappeared. Magic is happening. Can you see this slide? I don't know, sir, why question is not visible. I can see the question. Something is very wrong. I don't know what to do. ये दिख रहा है सबको? रोड मैप. Can everyone see the road map? I don't know then what happened. Let me reload once more. Okay, so it is fixed on quiz time. It's quiz time. It is not actually quiz time because quiz is not working. अब दिख रहा है? Can everyone see the question? I can see the question. What should I do? Server is hacked. You read it out. Yeah, Aditya, that I will do. I have no other work. My job is to completely keep speaking only. Yeah, that is correct. Yes. Obviously, I will obviously do it. But you should be able to see the slide though. Okay, so let me write the question. Do moving charges produce magnetic field? A option is yes. B option is no. Chalo. Mark your answer, everyone. C is nothing. C is blank option. And we have the results. 65% no. And the answer is yes. Yes, moving charges produce magnetic field. Option C was nothing. It was, I don't know what is happening. Is the leaderboard visible now? Sorry. Is the roadmap visible now? क्या बात है? Are you for real? You can see. Okay, great. Can you see this question? Can you see this question? What do you see? Why it is happening? Roadmap only you are seeing. Okay, let me try one thing. Can you see a blank slide now? Can you see a blank slide? Okay. Now can you see a question? Okay, so the quizzes are not working. Is this slide visible? कराते हैं दीक्षा जी, कराते हैं. Till now, no derivation has come only. Blank slide is only there. Okay. चलो let me ask you question then. मैं ही question पूछ लेता हूँ. What else can I do? दिख रहा है सबको? Okay. So you have to tell me the direction of induced current as seen by the eye. Direction of induced current. A is clockwise. B is anti-clockwise. C is no current. D is none. A, B, C, D. Think about it, everyone. I'll give you a minute and then we will vote on it. Okay. Mark your answer. Mark करो अपना answer. Okay. 43% say anti-clockwise. Okay. So the solution is I'll draw the magnet like this. Obviously the magnet is coming close. I want to push it away. So north pole will be here, south pole will be here. The eye will see the north pole and north pole means anti-clockwise. Any doubts in this? Any doubts? बोलिए. हाँ Diksha, this is for CBSE board only. Any doubts? Chalo, let us take one more question. So flux through a loop is given as क्या बोल रहे हो अभिज्ञान यार, क्या बोल रहे हो? What are you saying? What are you saying? वो बहुत क्लोज होते हैं. कौन बहुत क्लोज होते हैं भाई? मैग्नेट्स तो क्या हुआ, डायरेक्शन तो दिखेगी ना यार. दिस इज इमेजिनरी थिंग, कम ऑन यू. That is imaginary thing. You have to imagine which pole you will see. You are not actually looking like a magnet. Loop will not convert into a magnet. That is the way to think. So flux through a loop is given as, let me say it is 10 t square minus t cube. Find EMF through loop at t is equal to 1 second. Please start doing, everyone. We will start voting after 1 minute. Chalo, let us start. Mark your answer, everyone. Okay, chalo, let's see. 56% are correct. Okay, so let's look at the solution. EMF is minus d phi by dt. So EMF will be minus d by dt of 10t square minus t cube. If you differentiate, you'll get EMF is minus 20t minus 3t square. Put t is equal to 1, EMF you will get minus 20 minus 3, which is minus 17 volt. Any doubts in this? कोई डाउट किसी को? कोई दुख, कोई कष्ट, कोई समस्या? Please ask your doubts. So I hope Faraday's law and Lenz's law is clear to you. Okay. सर से क्वेश्चन करा दीजिए ना जो सीबीएसई में पूछ रहा है. व्हाट? आगे बढ़ा जाए. वन मोर क्वेश्चन प्लीज. अरे डिफरेंशिएशन है बेटा. आपका जो डाउट है वो मे बी टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस की वजह से ही, मुझे उसका एग्जैक्ट सॉल्यूशन तो नहीं मिला. It is maybe due to the temperature difference, electrons start moving from one direction to another direction in order to decrease their energy. इसलिए maybe current comes because every particle wants to minimize their energy. Vijendra ji ka doubt, let us listen to Vijendra ji ka doubt, but his microphone is not working today. No, it is working. Yes. बोलो बेटा. Yes, I can. किसका? किसका? रहता है ना. जादू, मैजिक, समझते हो जादू? डू यू अंडरस्टैंड जादू, मैजिक? बस और क्या बेटा, जादू से ईएमएफ जनरेट हो रहा है। अभी तो बताया पूरा फैराडेज लॉ, फ्लक्स चेंज होने की वजह से ईएमएफ जनरेट हो रहा है। व्हाट एल्स डू यू वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड? क्या जानना है तुम्हें? Whenever there is change in flux, EMF is generated. Now this is happening. ये हो रहा है. Now you are asking me where is the battery? How is the battery coming? I don't know why it is happening, but it is happening. Okay. Chalo. So I don't think there will be a leaderboard today. Let us see today's leaderboard. Yeah, let me summarize what we have studied today, ताकि सब लोगों को समझ तो आए कुछ. So let us look at the summary of today's lecture, what we have studied. So basically, first thing we have studied is the Faraday's law. I don't know why slides are not working today. I'll obviously talk to them. Okay. Faraday's law, which was EMF generated, is minus d phi by dt. Summary भी लिखना पड़ रहा है, I don't know what. Just wait for a second, Harsh, I'll unmute you. Faraday's law is EMF is minus d phi by dt. It simply means if flux through a loop changes, EMF is generated. And the second thing we have learned today is the Lenz law, which is simply the induced current. The induced current is such that it opposes the change in flux. Okay, this is all we have studied today. Now, one thing I would like to tell everyone, please don't rate the session very bad because slides were not working. It is not my fault. Okay, slides not working. It is some technical issue. I'll talk about it. But don't take your anger out on the ratings. Harsh, your microphone is not working. Please change your microphone. अरे अनम्यूट कीजिए तो माइक्रोफोन तो चलना चाहिए ना सर.